In this video, I'm talking about how we were able to make $1,600 in a few hours by doing some crack filling and line striping. Also, how we were able to convince the customer why crack filling is a better option than pothole repairs. Lastly, how we were able to avoid additional mobilization charges to our customer by utilizing Armadillo traffic paint when the sprinkler system came on. Let's get to the video.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back for another video. I am bringing you on site tonight with us while we're striping another Dutch Bros. As you heard in the last video, we landed all the Dutch Bros in the state that I live in, several locations, not just for striping, but also for crack fill, seal coat, pothole repair, line striping, pressure washing, all the maintenance as it pertains to the exterior surfaces of the ground. This one was particularly interesting though, and I'm going to show you more about the job here in a second. But if you guys are interested in learning more about striping, how to get customers, how we land reoccurring contracts that keep us busy every year, from getting organic lead flow that comes in from our Google My Business profile listing, be sure to check out the How to Stripe course. It will be the first link in the pinned comment section and the description, where we teach you how to properly optimize a GMB profile for maximum results. That way you guys could get tons of organic traffic that comes directly to you. That way you won't have to waste hours upon hours cold calling, emailing, so on and so forth. We broke out both of the machines tonight. As you see in the background, we've got the Titan 3500 back up and running. Super excited about that. Since we're spraying coal tar now, I need a designated latex machine. That's the reason why the Titan was out here tonight. What's particularly interesting about this job is the fact that they wanted us to do some pothole repair and some parking lot striping. Now what I'm going to do is flip you around, talk to you about this job, show you how we were able to persuade the customer to choose crack filling as an option. Because sometimes when they see the price tag that's attached to doing some patching in larger areas, sometimes customers look for other options, try to find cheaper quotes, and we don't want to do that. We want to offer them a solution and not scare them with the price that we give, because we want to land the job. So I was able to convince the property owner that they could crack fill instead, save a bunch of money, and we could still put a decent amount of money in our pocket. I'm going to flip you around, show you the job, tell you how much we charged.
If you're looking to level up and cash in on some big ticket customers, then consider checking out the How to Stripe marketing pack, where people like Garrett, that got $18,000 worth of work off of what he learned from the training, said, "It's all good, bro, no worries. I've already made $18K this off season in the past month from using your marketing videos. I'm more than satisfied." Or like John, that made $15K from the training. He said, "I've landed over $15,000 on 2 jobs in less than a week using the marketing technique you teach in your online course. I'm waiting to hear back from 4 more potential customers who got bids. I can't believe it. By far the cheapest, easiest, and best results I've got from advertising for my company. Thanks for making the course available." Or like Jamie, that landed a $34,000 school district. He said, "I'm so happy. Just got confirmed I landed a $36,000 school job. I'm so happy. 7 schools in total starting sometime next week. And right now, we're doing a discount for the marketing pack. So if you send me a text message or an email letting me know that you've seen this video and want access to the marketing pack, we can get it to you. That way you can start leveling up and landing bigger customers." All right, let's get back to the video.
All right, guys, there you are. You are looking at it. Right here in this area was a developing alligator patch right in here. This was going to be a big problem for the customer if they did not choose to fix it and continue to put it off. What we did was we heated up the RY10 Pro. We put the tin We put the melter right above it, and then we were able to evenly apply it with a broom to ensure that the cracks were filled, but it was distributed nice and evenly. We went further than we should have probably, but as those cracks develop in the future, it's kind of good to do that. So we patched this area. We could have used some gator patch, but I wanted to use a hot block of rubber crack filler. We had a block in there already, and then we threw another one in. Crack filler cost us about 50 bucks. Next, we had a do not enter stencil. As you can see from this picture right here, that whoever striped this before honestly did a horrible job and just threw together a stencil. It didn't look good. So since it didn't look good, we just black boxed it out after we crack filled it. And then we black boxed it using some Crown traffic paint that I got from Transline. You guys know that I made the switch from Sherwin to Transline. That is where I get my paint. I am absolutely in love with Armadillo traffic paint. So we black boxed it out with Crown water base, and then we did the striping in the stenciling in Armadillo solvent-borne. Originally, I was going to set up the Titan, as you can see over there. We brought the Titan because I was going to spray some Gorilla water base, but the sprinklers started going off, and as you can see over there, the ground got wet. Well, I'm faced with two options. Either I can push that water that way, try to torch the ground, dry it real fast, try to stripe it again before the sprinklers turn on, which is highly unlikely because they've been going on and off about every 15 to 20 minutes. That side will go on, that side will go on, and then they alternate. Therefore, the ground has been staying wet. Since the ground was wet, I could not use the Titan on it because the ambient temperature is not going to allow it to dry fast enough using the Gorilla Waterborne. Not that it's not a great paint. I love Gorilla Waterborne way much more than I do Hotline. But tonight we just weren't able to stripe with that water-based paint. So we broke out the 3900 with that Armadillo, and we're able to get the job done. Now, I know that some people are going to trip out in the comment section about striping over water, and with solvent-borne paint, that solvent-borne can cut directly through puddles of water. Is it ideal? No. Should you do it? Probably not. But if I didn't make the decision and just decide to use the Armadillo, then I would have had to charge this customer another mobilization of $250. We have that in our terms and conditions that we utilize through Quote IQ, where in our terms and conditions, upon accepting the estimate, when they accept the estimate, they're accepting our terms and conditions, and one of those terms and conditions is if sprinkler systems are not turned off properly before we get there, and it prohibits us from doing our job, that means that we're going to have to come back another day, and it's going to be a $250 mobilization fee. But as you can see right here, one letter. We were able to get the black box dry. One letter is in water. It's going to be fine. Of course, when we striped it, the surface of the ground was dry, and then the sprinklers came on. So it's not like we just painted through massive puddles of water. Anyways, guys, all in all, we pulled up at 10 o'clock. The GM would not let us start until they were closed. So all in all, we've been here for about 3.5 hours, charging the customer $1,600. I'm paying my labor $150 for 3 hours of work. I'm paying my help $150 for 3 hours of work. We use probably less than a gallon of paint and overall a box of crack filler. So not too bad for a night's work. And if you guys want to know how we get jobs like that, to make money like we do, be sure to check out the How to Stripe course. It will be the first link in the pinned comment section and the description, and we will see y'all in the next video.